News starts now with breaking news.
Breaking overnight. President Donald Trump takes on Syria. The United States launched dozens of missiles in response to a chemical weapons attack on civilians in Syria this week that killed more than 80 people, including many children. The Syrian government suspected of attacking its own people, but they deny it.
And right now, we know that the U.S. bombing in response to that attack killed several people. Here's a new map just in overnight showing the intended target, a Syrian military airfield. The White House believes that this is where the Syrian government stored the deadly chemicals and used them to attack the civilians. And
we do have team coverage this morning from President Trump overseeing those airstrikes at Mar-a-Lago just hours before that historic meeting between the president and the president of China.
We start with CBS 12's Melissa Howell. She's joining us live near Mar-a-Lago this morning where the president is waking up. We just received some new information, Melissa.
That's right, absolutely. We are now learning Russia has said it will help Syria strengthen its air defenses following that strike from the U.S. Now, at this point, 59 Tomahawks released by the U.S. over Syria has resulted in 7 deaths, 9 injuries. The U.S. launched those missiles overnight just hours ago, targeting the Syrian regime's government airbase. Now, according to reports from the Russian military, 6 Syrian jets were destroyed during that attack. Right now, Russia has demanded a UN Security Council meeting. President Trump's decision to launch that strike came just before midnight, and from his Mar-a-Lago estate, he addressed the public in a late-night news conference. Take a listen to what he had to say.
Tonight, I ordered a targeted military strike on the airfield in Syria from where the chemical attack was launched. It is in this vital national security interest of the United States to prevent and deter the spread and use of deadly chemical weapons.
Now, President Trump also took to Twitter overnight to inform the world of these strikes. Kremlin now confirming they did receive word of those U.S. attacks before they did happen. Now, at this point, U.S. troops are already in Syria fighting ISIS, and we are expecting or have not heard from the White House as far as what the next step is when it comes to these attacks, but we are expecting U.S. Secretary Rex Tillerson to be in Russia next Thursday. For now, reporting live from near Mar-a-Lago, Melissa Howell, CBS 12 News this morning.
6:32 is the time, 55 degrees in Vero Beach, and Florida Senator Marco Rubio praised the airstrike, saying that President Trump made the right choice.
Tonight he acted under his authority as Commander-in-Chief to target a facility that was being used to gas and kill babies and children, and he made the right choice.
Rubio also blasted Russia's support for Assad, stating that Moscow has, quote, no standing to say anything about the U.S. operations in the region. Well, the military strike against Syria happening as President Trump hosts the president of China. In just a few hours, the two will meet once again at Mar-a-Lago, where expected they are going to be covering some pretty tough topics.
CBS 12's Kara Duffy is live there at Oak Palm Beach, where right now the president of China is waking up this morning. Kara, big day ahead.
That's right, and while this visit is short, the stakes are very high here. President Trump now needing to put all of his attention on this meeting with the president of China. Now, last night when the two were dining at Mar-a-Lago, our commander-in-chief giving no indication of this bombshell announcement about the missile strike in Syria. This morning, the two will be meeting at Mar-a-Lago again, topping the agenda, trade and the growing threat from North Korea. President Trump putting the pressure on President Xi to crack down on the country over their nuclear and missile program. The two leaders will be meeting this morning at 10:30. Then President Xi is expected to fly out later this afternoon. As for President Trump, we're told he plans to stay in Palm Beach over the weekend. Reporting live, I'm Kara Duffy, CBS 12 News.
Let's get to Chris Farrell now with weather and traffic together every 10 minutes. And it is quite the chilly morning out there, Chris.
It is like wintertime outside. Seriously, got a lot of temperatures in the 50s this morning. Much cooler, gusty northwest winds, 20 to 25 miles an hour. It's sweater weather. Now check these local temperatures out before you step out, because you need a little jacket or sweater. Look at that. Vero Fort Pierce 56, Port St. Lucie 54, Stewart 56, Jupiter 58, West Palm 60. That's the only 60. Look at Wellington, Royal Palm, Loxahatchee, Acreage 55, Okeechobee Okeechobee 50, Delray 59, and Boca 58. Boy, what a nice cool start. Well, it's going to stay cool for several hours. 9 a.m., 63 degrees. Lunchtime, 74, and we might get to 75 if we're lucky. But boy, what a beautiful day. A nice cool night. We'll check all your overnight weather and weekend weather coming up in just a minute. Let's get a look at traffic. Here's Lauren.
Thanks, Chris. Still looking great on our major highways and roads right now. No problems to report out there for you. If you are traveling from Stewart to Vero Beach, your commute will take you 38 minutes. That's from Martin Highway up to State Road 60 along I-95. We're also in great shape on the Turnpike this morning. We'll get you another live look outside. Traffic Jam Sam is out on the roads. How's it look out there, Sam?
We're still moving along just fine out here this morning along the interstate. Here I am now heading south on I-95 out of the Palm Beach Gardens area towards the Blue Heron Boulevard exit. And I can tell you, smooth sailing for the morning drive, no issues northbound or southbound.
Happening today, just a couple hours from now, the National Weather Service will be in Okeechobee County trying to determine if a tornado caused the extensive damage you're looking at right now.
Yeah, this is exclusive video from Sky Teams from our drones. You can see some homes, nothing left of them. Let's get over to CBS 12's Kristen Chapman, who is live in one of the areas hardest hit. That's the Fort Drum area. So what do we expect to happen today, Kristen?
Yes, the Okeechobee County Sheriff's Department says there may have been 2 tornadoes that touched down yesterday. So today, that's what the National Weather Service will try to determine. You can see it was a powerful source that ripped through this entire area. There is debris all over the ground from a house that once sat on this property. You can see metal all over the ground. That piece carried all the way across the yard over here. There's insulation on the ground, branches everywhere. And this was the street that was hardest hit. This is off of the Northwest 358 Boulevard. This experienced the brunt of the storm. There were 3 homes destroyed, 17 with damage and 1 critical injury. Fortunately, so far, no one has reported any deaths, but friends, family, and the Red Cross have a lot of cleaning up to do later today. We'll keep you updated when we learn any new information and what the National Weather Service reports about this tornado. Reporting live in Okeechobee, Kristen Chapman, CBS 12 News.
6:36 is the time, and alarming driving records. A tow truck driver accused of hitting and killing a child in Lantana. What officials now say may have played a role in that deadly accident.
Tim Tebow, there he is, wowing the crowd. The home run he hit at his very first pro game in Columbia. And what happened that forced an